Have you ever noticed how one photo can turn into a full-on storm? One minute it's a swimsuit picture, the next minute it's outrage, too bold, and people acting like the world is ending. That's exactly what happens with stories like Dana Plato's bikini photos. But here's the twist. The loudest reactions often have less to do with the photo and more to do with the person in it, the rumors around them, and the way the public loves to judge. Watch the video till the end, because the real lesson here isn't about a bikini. It's about how quickly people turn someone's life into a target. Dana Plato's name carries a lot of history for many people. She was known early on, and when someone becomes famous young, the public starts to treat them like they belong to everyone. That's where the trouble begins. Because when you grow up under cameras and comments, people stop seeing you as a person and start seeing you as a story they can control. So when swimsuit photos show up, some people don't react to the photo itself. They react to the idea of Dana, the image they already built in their mind, and the harsh opinions they feel free to throw around. Now, let's talk about why bikini photos can spark outrage at all. A bikini is common at the beach, at a pool, on vacation. But in celebrity culture, a bikini becomes a statement whether the person wanted it to or not. It gets labeled as brave, too much, attention-seeking, or shocking, depending on who is looking and what mood they're in. That's the weird part. The same picture can be called bold by one person and wrong by another. And once the outrage starts, it spreads because anger travels fast online. But here's something people don't like to admit. Outrage can be a mask. Sometimes it's not about protecting morals. Sometimes it's envy. Sometimes it's a desire to feel superior. Sometimes it's people projecting their own discomfort onto someone else's body. And when the person in the photo has a complicated public story, the judgment gets even harsher. Instead of asking, "Is she okay?" or "What's the context?" people jump straight to blame, shame, and nasty jokes. That's not concern. That's cruelty dressed up as opinion. It also doesn't help that tabloids and gossip culture love to frame things in the most extreme way. Too bold even for adults is the kind of line designed to make you react without thinking. It pushes your buttons on purpose. It makes you curious. Then it makes you pick a side. But life is not a simple side-by-side fight. People are complex. A photo is a moment, not a full character report. And if a picture was taken during a public shoot, it's one thing. If it's private, leaked, or pushed around without care, that's another. Respect matters and context matters. With Dana, many people forget that fame can be heavy. When someone is constantly watched, even normal choices get turned into proof of something. A bikini becomes evidence that someone is doing great or falling apart, depending on the story people want to tell that day. That's unfair pressure. Imagine being judged by strangers who don't know your day, your stress, your fears, your hopes, and then having them act like they understand you from one image. That kind of treatment can wear a person down. Another reason this kind of story gets so loud is the double standard again. If a man posts a shirtless photo, people call it fitness or fun. If a woman wears a bikini, people debate her value, her character, her class, and her intentions. It turns into a courtroom, and everyone thinks they're the judge. Dana's photos become a stage for that whole mess. The outrage is less about fabric and more about control. It's about who gets to be free and who gets punished for being seen. And here's the part that hits hardest. When someone already has a reputation shaped by media drama, people stop offering grace. They turn every moment into a punchline. But no one is a punchline. Everyone has a story, and the public rarely knows the full truth. So, if you see bikini photos and your first thought is to join the outrage, pause. Ask yourself who benefits from your anger. Is it helping the person in the photo? Or is it just feeding a machine that runs on shame? If this made you see these kinds of headlines differently, like the video, subscribe for more stories told with a real human view, and comment what you think. Why do swimsuit photos still trigger so much judgment? And what would it look like if we reacted with more respect?